Hi everybody. Okay, so it's our last morning. Really, we're leaving this afternoon in about an hour. We are making our video about last night, which we are so excited about. We could not be happier. We have no complaints about anything. Heather is still currently getting ready, so she's like, you start the video and then I'll come in after. So, what did we do yesterday? You want to play-by-play of our whole day? We woke up, yeah. I woke up extra early. It was like 6:30 here, which means it's like 9:30 in Boston, which is awful because I'm like, everybody's still sleeping. I need to go back to sleep. We woke up. We were kind of being lazy, and then we went and got lunch with Heather's family, and we went to In-N-Out. My first time with Heather. Heather, you popped my In-N-Out cherry.
That was bad.
Sorry, that was inappropriate. It was really good though. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it was really good. And then we came home and we got dressed and we got all ready, which we posted pictures of us. We got to the studio, right? And I'm like, Heather, we're driving and it just looks cloudy and like disgusting. I'm like, Heather, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. She's like, no, it's gonna get dark. I was like, no, those are rain clouds, I swear. Not even 5 minutes after we get to the studio and get out of the car, does it start to drizzle, and then it just like opens up and it downpours. The only thing that we have to cover ourselves with is our posters. Luckily they didn't get that ruined, but they were wet. The shoes I had on, we had to like run from one part to the other. The shoes I had on, we're not having that. What else? We get to the checkout. No, check-in, check-out. Fuck. We get to the check-in, and Heather walks up first, and, you know, we were talking, and then as Heather goes to, there's like a table.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, she's done. Sorry.
So then I'm like, I look over. Well, I'm like, she's in front of me. I look. She looks at me, I look at her.
I didn't say who it was.
Oh. Well, I'm going to tell her.
Oh.
So I look at her, and she looks at me. I'm like, I turned to the girl who brought us. I was like, that smelled big. I was like, oh, no way. Oh, my voice.
Our voice is
like bad.
Disgusting, so sorry.
I was like, no way. It was crazy, though. And then
so Melby was standing literally 2 inches away from us.
Yeah, it was pretty
while
cool.
we were checking in. It was pretty cool. And then
she said shit. It was
yeah, she
funny.
did say shit. It's so funny. But after we checked in,
we would notice that.
We had to go like through this security thing, like we're a terrorist or something, and they took our phones because we weren't allowed to have phones or cameras in there, which was kind of stupid because it sucked. But what can you do, right? So they took that. They gave us these little slips or whatever, and they told us to go sit down, and they stamped our hands too. But we washed it off.
Mine's still on.
Is it still on there?
I don't know why it won't come off.
I scrubbed
It's probably because I'm
mine.
white though. It's like in my skin.
What are you talking about?
Look at this.
Oh wait, mine's still there a little bit.
I don't know if you can see it. It's like D.
So we had to sit down and wait till they called everybody in, and then we
went in. We had really good seats too.
And we walked, like, when you came in the back door and you walked down, when they're on the show and they're getting, like, their hair and makeup done,
like,
you walk right past
Did you realize that the doors open is wide open?
What do you mean?
Like, it's not a closed room. It's actually...
No, it's actually, like, a garage. It looks like a garage, and they just set it up with all the stuff everywhere. And that's all it was. So we walked right past there. Nobody was in there at that moment, so you didn't really like see anybody important. But then you walk up, and the stage was right here, and then you turn. And when you walk in there, as big as it looks on TV,
it was loud as hell.
It was loud. They were bumping some good music.
They had a good playlist.
They had a good playlist. But as big as it looks on TV, it's so small. And the stage is really small. The stage is not that big.
Those screens are huge, though.
Yeah, the screens are humongous.
They're, like, all over. It's, like, all over the back wall.
So then we went through the show. It was a good show. Congratulations, Melanie, if you're watching this, even though we already said that to you. So then, after the show was all over, we had to wait. And they walked us out. And when we're walking, you have to, like, go up the back and then go down the stairs. And when we went down the stairs and we're walking. The contestants were literally like behind these bars having a little photo shoot, which if you go on the xfactorusa.com, there is a picture of the photo shoot that they were doing. Yeah, I saw that a little while ago.
They took like mad pictures too.
And they expected us to like not say anything to them, just to keep on walking,
The dudes in front of us were hilarious.
Yeah. There were these guys in front of us who were like, girl, Melanie, you better work it. You are fierce. You are a diva. It was hilarious. So we keep walking. We had to walk all the way around the freaking studio to go get our cell phones. And we got to cut the line because we were VIP. Yeah, big pimpin' over here. Yeah.
I think it's backwards, but...
It probably is. But that's okay. Nice try. Good job. What else can we talk about?
So we get out of our phones, and the security was like, everybody go that way, right? And we're like, no, a car's picking us up. So we went that way, which we weren't supposed to go, but we did. And so I called a car place. It was all messed up, whatever. But,
so we had to wait.
Yeah. So we started walking. Michaela's like, I don't think we're supposed to go down here. I was like, shh. Just act like you're supposed to be here.
But we have to go this way anyways.
Yeah.
It's the way that we got dropped off.
So we were walking, and there's like this, I guess it's a backstage door, because we went in like the backstage anyway. So Josh was out there with his family. Smoking a cigarette, and then he went in and everything. But we were just sitting on the side. You know, you weren't like, we were just like sitting there, like whatever. And then I would say probably about like 10 minutes later, Josh came out again. Chris came out. They were both
smoking. They were just chilling there.
And then Marcus came out. He looked so happy though. He was just like
I mean, as bad as it is that he got voted off, he seemed okay. But I mean, getting voted off at this part in the show doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, you didn't win, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get a deal, because you probably are. So it's like, okay, whatever. He was happy, and he came out. He was dancing. I think he was dancing, and
wait. Before we even say that, like after the show is over, or whatever, the contestants are still on the stage or whatever, and what was I saying? And like Melanie was there after she got interviewed, and everybody was like, Melanie. They were cheering.
And if you watched the show, there were a few times where Melanie saw us and she pointed at us and she was smiling, so that's how you guys know that we were there.
Yeah, we were there. We were I need like water.
Get your water's right there. What else? So then after that, we were sitting and we were waiting, and I'm like, Heather, there's 3 trucks. Like, they were black Escalades, tinted windows, dark as hell.
And those were the judges.
Yeah, they probably were, because I think Nicole got into one.
But Nicole passed her by us.
Nicole walked right
she
past us.
She is like this big.
She is. Like, I think if the wind was blowing hard, she might have went with it.
I actually thought her performance was pretty good, though.
I liked her song. Even though I don't really...
Simon, oh my god, he was so nice.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't get to see him.
You'd think that Simon's like this big asshole all the time, but he's really not. After like the show is over, he came on stage. He's like, "Thank you, we did it. We got Melanie into the finals. She's gonna win this." He was so excited, which is great. So then we're sitting there waiting. I think the show got over at 6, and at this point it was probably what, like 7:30?
No, it wasn't 7 yet.
It wasn't 7. So it was maybe like an hour later. And we're sitting, and this van pulls up, and he's talking to some guy, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm here to get Melanie and Josh." And so we're like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's just pray that our car doesn't come, and then we won't have a problem."
And the guy actually called me and said, "I'm running late because traffic."
Yeah, because he was coming from Santa Monica or something like that. So we waited, and then I had turned around, and I was like, "Heather, I think that's her." So we waited a little more, and then she walked out. And as she walked out, Heather wasn't even paying attention. I don't know what she was doing.
It's probably my zone again.
I turned and I waved to her, and she got really excited, and she did this, like, happy dance. I don't know how Heather missed that, but it was funny. And she came over, and she goes, "Yes, yes, yay, yay."
That's when I looked.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yes, yes, yes."
And so then we started talking
I was trying to look for, like, Simon.
We took pictures, the quick video, and then we talked for a little bit. And she's probably really down to earth. I remember in the beginning talking. I don't know who I was talking to, but she does remind me of Jordan. just her personality and how like goofy and funny and down to earth. Really, that's really all it is. And she's funny as all hell.
She was talking about meeting Mel B.
I know, she was talking about meeting. You tell them that part.
She was like, because we were like, I was like, yo! I don't know why I said yo to her. It's actually in the video afterwards, like that little video when I was like, yo, I think that's when I said it. I was like, yo! Mel B was like right, like sitting right below us. She's like, oh my god, Mel B was backstage with us. And then she's like, what did Mel B say?
She said, it's an honor to meet you.
And
Melanie's like, no, it's an honor to meet you. And she's like, no, really. Mel B's like, no, really, it's an honor to meet you.
And then Melanie's like, no, girl.
You need to stop. It's an honor to meet you, okay? And she was telling us how after she got off the stage, she goes upstairs to check her phone. And she's like, I have like 30 missed calls and what, she
her
like
mom.
20 text messages. And then she's like, I go check to see who it is. And it's my mom. And then she's like, is this girl serious right now? She's like, is she serious? She's like, yeah, let me go on stage, have my phone in my pocket, and pick it up. Be like, Mom, I'm in the middle of elimination. Let me call you back when I'm done. It was so funny. So funny. But she definitely, it was the icing on the cake of this trip. And we are very grateful and happy. Thank you, Melanie, for all you do for us.
Thank you, yes.
And we will continue to support you no matter what. And remember, even though Heather made you sad and made you
that was
that
funny
face,
though. That was funny though.
Okay, so on this note too, when she was leaving, she's like,
she's like, don't forget to vote for me.
Yeah,
I
she's
was like,
don't forget to vote for me. And I look at her, I go, are you really telling us?
I said, I'm not gonna vote for you anymore.
And Heather's like, no, I'm not gonna vote for you anymore. And she looked so sad. Her smile just went away. And then she's like, but wait, if you guys don't vote, I'm gonna lose like a million votes. And I was like, really, it's only 2,000, but if you want it to be a million, that makes us feel better too.
Funny. And then she got in the car. Well, like, you know how you open the door and the light's still on? Well, and then she's just like, she's like making random faces.
Yeah, and she's in the, like, there's like, I don't know, in the vans there's like 2 things of glass, right?
I don't think so. I don't think
Well, I don't know, but she's on the inside, and I'm like showing her my phone, and I'm like, go on Twitter. And she couldn't read it, and like on the inside she's like, and like wiping it, and then she's like starting to write, but we couldn't really understand what she was writing.
Dark in there then.
1, it was dark, and 2, she was going real fast. So, but then that's when you guys saw the tweet of us asking her what she was writing, and she was saying that she loves us, and we love her too. So,
yo, why is Drake on every time we record something?
I don't know.
They know. They know. They know. They know.
So yeah.
Oh, we forgot to. Oh, she should have sung Super Beat. Oh my god, my voice. We should have told her to rap Nicki Minaj. Oh man.
I'm gonna ask her to make a video and do that for us.
Yo, I missed all that.
Yeah, you should.
It was just too much though. Yeah.
So, we'll do that. We're gonna ask her.
Everything. We forgot a lot of things to ask her. Oops.
But you know what? That's okay.
So empty.
Because that's fangirl status. We can't do fangirls, remember?
No, I forgot. What was I gonna tell you? I forgot all about it. Then I was like, ah, shit, I was gonna tell her something. I forgot.
But we can't complain.
Yo, my brain was sick though, right, Melanie? I was sick. I know. And then my pedicure. Bam!
That's a manicure, a pedicure
oh my God,
on your toes.
Didn't she say pedicure? I just heard she said pedicure.
She's like, oh, I'm loving your manicure.
Oh. Well, I got manicure, pedicure too.
Yeah, but you just called your nails pedicure.
Oh. I got my feet are on my hands.
I guess so.
People have like finger toes sometimes though.
What?
You never saw that? Finger toes?
Oh. No. What are you talking about?
They know. They know.
Alright. Well, this video
Yo, you gotta see me this morning, guys. I had a
Hugh Hefner robe.
A Hugh Hefner robe and slippers
and a shower cap.
A shower cap on.
We took a picture.
I might post it.
No, we're gonna post it.
No, I might post it.
You have to post it. You just told them about it. They're gonna want to see it. You have to post it now.
If you want to see it, comment.
Not comment, tweet.
Tweet.
At Teamamaroec.
If we get 10 things back.
10 tweets.
10 tweets, I'll
saying,
post it.
I want to see your Hugh Hefner robe.
I will post it. It's pretty embarrassing, but I will post it.
But it's funny.
It's funny though.
She's crazy.
I'm crazy. Ay, ow.
Yo, but can we talk about
that
red
Sean
velvet cake last night?
Yo, that red velvet. Oh my god, it was the